Hi guys, Jennifer here and welcome to my Purpley life. It's been a while since I've been like face to face with you guys, and actually I wanted to do this video really quick and share with you the planners that I've been using since the beginning of 2015. I wanted to do this video a long time ago. I've just been so busy with some stuff that I just haven't been able to catch up with the videos that I've been wanting to do. But anyway, so here I am now, and let's go through it. Hopefully I have time before my kids start running in here and making a muck. Okay, so if you are not aware yet and haven't been catching up on my blogs or don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, then you don't really know what's been going on. I am currently a creative planner design team member. It's a long word there. Okay. Yeah, so of Websters Pages, and some of you are not familiar with Websters Pages. They're mainly known in the scrapbook world for their scrapbook papers and for paper crafting and all that fun stuff. So they recently came out with planners, and so I'm working with them and sharing them with you. So of course one of the planners that I'm using is the Websters Pages planners. I just switched into this pretty blue one. I don't know if it's coming up because of the sunlight, but it's called Sky. I haven't done my review yet on the Websters Pages planners. I was hoping to get all the colors so that I can show you guys all the colors that are available, and you can kind of see it somewhat in real life, right? Rather than in the pictures, but we'll see how that goes. But yes, I am using this for my weekly planner. I will do a like a real in-depth look through of how I actually set it up and everything in another video. But just so you know that I am using it, I don't carry this with me every day on the go or anything. Sometimes I do if I know I'm gonna be somewhere for like an hour or so that I can get some stuff done. But otherwise, for the most part, it stays home and it stays open on my desk. I feel that sometimes we fall out of organizing or actually using our planner because it's locked up like this and stored up there, or stored in a bookshelf or somewhere, or in your left in your purse, and you kind of forget about it, or you don't want to, and then it makes you not want to have to go for it and reach for it. So I like to leave it open on my desk so that I can see it at all times, and it kind of always reminds me of like, oh, like let me check that, maybe there's something that I need to do today. So it helps me stay on top of my game. But I do use it for notes, addresses. Let's see, my weekly and my monthly calendar are here. And then another planner that I use or have been using is the Erin Condren. Look, I got my new cover. I'm so excited about it. And it's this really pretty purple butterfly. And then when you open it up, it looks like that. Ooh, how cool is that? But anyways, it is the one with the gold rings and everything. And then on the inside, just a really quick flip so that you could see like, oh, look how beautiful that purple inside cover is. It's really gorgeous. So if you purple planner people are out there, I really love this cover. I started at the beginning of the year using it as like what this was, and using it here, and then I switched over to my ring bound just because I did a full review on it. So if you want to know more about what I thought about it, you can read it over there. But yeah, it just really bothered me. I'm a big stamper as well, so it was really tricky when it came to stamping at the edges of the pages. I'm going to try and explain to you guys. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So if I were to stamp like something right here, the stamp block would kind of like hit it right there, and then I'd get uneven stamping, and you know how I am about that. So usually when I stamp, I remove my pages out of my planner. So that was kind of tricky for me to use some stamping in my planner. Then I started using stamps on labels and creating my own stickers, and that was kind of cool. But I don't know, it was just, I felt that it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I'm pretty much really stuck on the format that I've been using with the week on 2 pages on a personal size planner. I don't know, I really like that format and it works really well for me. So now I've been using it as my blog planner, and it's very similar to the way that Organized Jenn uses her planner. It looks really bad. I'm not good at it, but I'm trying to get the hang of it. So using the same labels that she uses. So if I'm working with Websters, I like mark when I'm posting for them, and then if I'm working with someone else, like I was working with Sweet Stamp Shop for a little bit, then I posted my scheduling for that on my monthly pages with those labels, and they were color coordinated. If I was like doing stuff for my blog, that would go on here as well. And this helps me see, okay, when have I actually been posting and stuff, and deadlines when they're due. And then when you go through the weekly pages, week on 2 pages, so I separated, let's make it easier maybe this way. Okay, so the top ones were like to-dos that I had to do. In the middle, it was all Websters Pages, and then on the bottom is all my blog. I think when I was working with, if it was like another company, I would have another company here, then another company, and then my blog or my YouTube. So whatever has to do with my Purpley life went down here. But as far as the headings go, either I would use labels or I would use my washi tape and then cut it up and then stamp the word blog or WP or to do. So that's how I did that. Really cool. I hope to do a video on how I created those headings as well. There's a bunch of stamps that are out there that work perfectly for the Erin Condren, so that's really good. But yeah, that's how I plan everything. So I put like, oh, I have to edit on this day, I have to film on this day, I have to post it on this day, or schedule it on whatever day. So that's how I've been using it, and it actually works pretty well. So I have been loving that for the Erin Condren. And then what else? I'm kind of trying to go in order of like importance. Okay, and then I use this. This is my Jenn Dori. It's a traveler's notebook, and the shop is called Chic Sparrow, or The Chic Sparrow. And Jennifer Harvey, I believe, is the owner, and she creates these traveler's notebooks. It's not the original traveler's notebook, but it's similar, or it's a faux Dory, but she calls hers Jenn Dori since her name is Jennifer. Of course, I have a purple one. This is the Carrie Harling Violet in the wide size. So look how thick that is. I have a bunch of notebooks in there, all for different purposes, but yeah, so I have like my Reset Girl Listers Gotta List challenge is in this, and I really like how the size of it. So it's very similar to a personal size, but a little bit wider, almost like it's as wide as an A5, but, or is it, oh, it's as tall as an A5, but a little bit narrower than an A5. So pretty cool. I really love it. I use it all the time. Sometimes if I like to keep it by my bed before I go to sleep at night, because sometimes I just can't sleep and I have all these things like running through my brain, like, oh, I don't want to forget this, or I forgot to write something in my planner or whatever. So I grab this. It's sort of like my brain dump for when I'm at home, when I just need to write something down really quickly and I don't want to put it in my planner yet. I put it in this first. So or sometimes when I'm taking notes for videos like these, I like to put them in here, or when I do voiceovers and stuff like that. Just a lot of information in there. So that's my at-home, what I call my at-home brain dump. I have a to-go brain dump for, like, I don't want to bring this chunky notebook with me in my purse. I don't really like to carry heavy purses. So I like to keep a smaller little brain dump notebook, and it's this one. This is the Ray Dory, which is created by my friend Ray Blake, and he also makes these traveler's notebooks, and this is the Field Notes size. So for those of you who are really big fans of Field Notes notebooks, you can fit them inside this small Ray Dori. And again, it's another type of traveler's notebook. It's a type of faux Dori, but of course mine is purple and has Jennifer on it and Hello Kitty. I keep, let's see, 2 notebooks in here. One is a lined notebook. One I was doing for a couple of challenges and just doodling and stuff, so it's just plain white notebook paper. And one is an actual calendar insert. The inserts that I use for my traveler's notebooks, I get them over at Yellow Paper House, and also I use some Moleskine or Moleskine, however you want to say it, cahiers, and they're just notebooks. I have a couple lined ones and some blank ones that I use there. And also Ray also makes some customized inserts, so he has customized a couple inserts for me as well. So you have a lot of options there. And last but not least, I still use a Filofax. Of course I do. I have so many of them and they all fell out right now. Okay, but I do use my Slimline Holborn in the color black. And I use this as my wallet. It's just so convenient for me. I don't have to worry about a strap. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's unsecure without a strap, but it's just so easy to use when you're, paying for something. You want to be able to grab it, pull something out. Here's my rewards card or whatnot, or my cash, and then pay. I don't want to have to I don't know, it just seems like I don't want to have to unbuckle or unzip anything. The Malden was great, the compact size. I still switch between that and this. I've been in this for, I don't know, half the year already, so I don't plan on switching out, but I just love it because I don't even have to take it out of my purse sometimes. Sometimes I just reach in and just pull this pocket open and boom, there's my cash and I can take it out, and if I'm in a hurry, So that's really neato. Has lots of card slots and pockets. I just really love this one. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or want me to go over anything more specifically. Hopefully I will get to my personal size Color Crush, get that review out for you guys, and as well as my setup for this soon, hopefully. But anyways, thank you guys so much again for watching and for continuing to follow me, and stay tuned for my next video. See you next time. Bye.